Welcome back, everyone. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott.
And together we're Backyard Musings, broadcasting live Apple Valley.
The Science and Technology Channel.
Yes, we are. I think it's a sad segment today. I'm a hunter, and I don't like what went down on this report, so you leave us your comments, right? For well over a century, a remote island in the southern Indian Ocean was home to a rare breed of feral cows until the bovines were controversially culled. That pisses me off.
And everybody knows what the term culled mean, right?
Yeah, they were taken off the map.
Taken out. Yep. Cut out of the herd. So.
Yep.
Okay.
Thought to be genetically closest to current Jersey cattle, the cows thrived on Amsterdam Island, a French territory around 900 miles from the nearest land, after being abandoned there by failed settlers in the late 19th century. Would you like to know more?
Home to only sparse vegetation, per a description by the specialist wildlife blog Les. Oh, jeez.
This is French, man. It's lay.
Les biodiversités, right?
Right.
Amsterdam Island is a windswept location which currently does not have any permanent residents. It is one of the number of islands that make up the French Southern and Antarctic lands, TAAF. Never heard that term before.
Never either.
In an area that experiences changing weather, like most places do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Important rainfalls and temperatures that range from negative 5 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius.
Wow, that's a swing right there.
That's a pretty good swing, yeah. Explains the Overseas Countries and Territories Association.
According to several accounts, the Amsterdam Island cows arrived as a group of 5 or 6 cattle, having been brought to the island by a farmer and his family, named Hurton. The farmer had traveled from another French island, Reunion, located in the Indian Ocean around 1,700 miles to the west. But in 1871, the farmer and his family abandoned their attempts to settle there, went back to Reunion, and left the cattle to their fate.
So if that had happened today, they would have been charged with animal cruelty and probably incarcerated.
Well, if somebody would have reported them. Yeah.
Yeah. So
definitely.
Times have changed.
Yeah.
They, the settlers, were forced to return to Reunion by the difficult climate conditions, adaptation problems, and isolation, leaving the cattle behind, reads a paper in Futura magazine written by a team of experts led by Lawrence Flory, okay, a research director at the Selmet Livestock Research Center. However, while Hurton and his family were unable to settle on Amsterdam Island, it appears the cows had less trouble adapting to their surroundings. Okay, so if this outfit, this company, these people knew that this happened, why didn't somebody form a rescue party and go get those cattle?
2,000. That's you need a big old barge.
It sounds like
it sounds
it's
free
like
beef though.
But it sounds like the progressive way, right? Let's complain about it.
Take them out.
Call everybody out for it, but don't actually solve the problem. Take care of the problem. So anyway, that's my political input for the day.
So this family name, the surname is Hurton. They were hurting, so they left. That's my joke for today.
Okay.
According to Futura, it was the cow's close genetic relationship to Jersey cattle, a British breed of cow, that proved a major factor in their unsupervised survival. The paper's authors contend that the conditions on Jersey, an island located in the English Channel between the UK and mainland Europe, are relatively close to those of Amsterdam Island. What's more, the cows seem to have avoided the harmful genetic mutations typically associated with heavy inbreeding, the researchers note.
By the end of the 20th century, the Amsterdam Island's cattle population numbered around 2,000. So they were busy, right?
Yeah, they got busy.
According to a study by D. Berthaud and T. McCall of the Centre des Études Biologiques des Cheese. Am I getting that right? Cheese. So that's now we're Italian. Okay. Described by Berthaud and McCall as
romantic language.
Okay. And small-bodied with horns of a medium length and bodies with many different patterns of color.
Oh, that's cool.
I guess.
Many colored cattle.
Yeah. The island's cows survived with no supplementary feeding, mineral supplementation, or routine emergency veterinarian care, the scientists said.
Imagine being a cow, and you don't have to worry about being culled or taken for your meat. You just fall down and die when you get to be 80 years old.
And then what happens? Does it just rot? And
Yeah, it's a circle of life, like Simba said.
goes back into the. But there's no. Were there any other animals on this island?
Yes, yes, and we're going to get to that, and that's
Okay.
what caused their downfall. We're going to get to that.
Predators.
No, they aren't predators. They're birds. And the woke progressives came in and said, "Oh, we can't harm the birds. We got to take the cows out." Berteau and Michael added that the cows may have benefited from unusual adaptations, particularly with regard to water economy, but a problem emerged. The cattle's grazing led them to become a major threat to Amsterdam Island's ecosystem. Notably, the cows began to encroach on the breeding territory of the Amsterdam albatross,
Oh, the albatross.
a
Okay.
bird species only found on that island, the Amsterdam albatross. In 2019, the island's population of birds contributed to its addition to UNESCO's list of World Heritage Sites.
So who was the scientist that kind of did the thing about the albatross? Was that Darwin?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
think
not
so.
the only albatross, though, right? I mean, there's more versions of
Are
the
there
albatross.
more than one? Okay, all right, I'll go with that.
Gotta think of that.
Yeah. Overgrazing also had placed the shrub Felica.
Filica arborea.
Okay, just what you said. In danger of being wiped out. So TAAF administrators initially opted to herd the cows into a fenced-off section of the island.
Okay, that's
Quote,
compassionate.
Yeah, cattle, quote, cattle removed from the larger part, allowing the terrestrial ecosystem to become rehabilitated, Berthaud and McColl say. After the turn of the 21st century, however, the decision was made to cull the population completely. I don't know if that cull is a good word. It sounds like genocide.
Is they're taking them off the map?
Yeah.
I mean, at least get some hunters in there to harvest the beef.
Have a barbecue.
Yeah.
Exactly.
While the team of experts found the Futura paper do not appear to dispute the need to safeguard endemic wild species on Amsterdam Island, they describe the eradication of the cattle as hasty, citing the ecological and evolutionary importance of this unique bovine population. They note that the purge was carried out in the face of petitions sent to TAAF administrators and despite complaints being put forward in the French Parliament.
Les biodiversitaires, meanwhile, brands cull a scandal. For good reason. This is an insult to hunters and to the... Did you write this?
I wrote it.
Insult to hunters and to the sturdy breed that survive after being abandoned.
Okay, now that ends my little contribution.
Okay. Suggesting that it is ironic it took place in 2010, the International Year of Biodiversity, the blog said in 2011. Here is a cattle population, genetically isolated for 140 years, living in extreme climate conditions with its own genetic heritage that is slaughtered like common game.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, let's get a GoFundMe, raise some money, get a barge over there, and take them someplace.
I wonder if they were concerned about the meat, though.
What do you mean,
like the quality of the meat, since it hadn't been injected with any kind of
bovine stuff?
Yeah, you know, who knows?
Well, maybe
they were concerned.
Give
about
somebody
that.
a chance to not get autism. Then you know what I'm saying, by eating that beef.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not for just.
This is egregious.
What did
man.
they do with it? I mean, did they dump it in the ocean?
All the cattles?
Yeah. Did they take them?
They'd have to get like a backhoe and pull the cart. No, they probably just left them. They probably just left them, man. It's bull crap.
That's wrong.
It's not right.
Well, there's not going to be any of that anymore.
No.
But, yeah.
Because it's gone.
Yeah.
They won't learn.
The creators of the bullcrap are gone, so at least there. All right. Well, sad story, like you said.
So we got bullcrap in the morning. We're going to give you. This is good. This is a weird one in the morning. So stay tuned. Press the like button. Tell your families, friends, and enemies to join us.
Take care, everyone. Thank you.